Welcome back, guys, to Whiskey Adventure. I'm Matt.
I'm Vincent.
And today we've got a bottle review quest thanks to this guy.
Yep. And today's bottle is Whistlepig Piggyback 6-year-old single barrel select. This was done by the Stake F1 team, which is also, I believe, Alfa Romeo as well.
Okay.
And it was picked by their racing driver, Valerie Bodas, number 77. So it comes in at 100.77 proof. 77 for the obvious reason there.
Mm-hmm.
And
her card number, I assume.
His card number, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Valerie?
Valtteri, V-A-L-T-T-E-R-I.
Oh, okay.
He's a Finnish driver.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is finished, aged in the Oath gin barrels. So should be an interesting finish.
Yeah, 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not good with proof, the ABV is 50.385. That must be such a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so I really wanted to do this one because we're actually barrel aging some gin right now, and I was just really curious as to, once the gin is out of the barrel, if we put whiskey back in there. Granted, it'd be like the 7th thing probably in the barrel, but I was just curious as to what would happen to whiskey, specifically rye whiskey, actually, when it's finished with gin. So it's been hard to not even take a sniff of this as it's been sitting in the glass because I'm so curious. So let's get into the nose here.
Let's go.
That smells like gin.
Yeah, it's there. It's just very light on the gin.
You think so? I think it's pretty
so.
heavy.
I mean, it's there. It's definitely got the nose with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's starting to come through a bit more.
Yeah, it's really that juniper. I feel like the gin is on top and the rye whiskey is underneath. Is this MGP? Let's see. Distilled in Vermont, so that's their own stuff, right?
Yep, that should be their own stuff.
Okay. It says you can scan the barcode back here for a little price. Okay, now the rye is starting to come out. It smells nice. It's my kind of rye. It's melony. Yeah, the gin is really starting to step back a little bit more and the rye is coming forward. It smells really nice.
Yeah, it is a very, very pleasant nose.
A little bit of vanilla and light caramel there. All right, so you're getting the palate?
Let's go for the palate.
Not getting much.
You know, I get a little bit of the gin floral with it. A touch of the rye at this time. I mean, it's not really over dominating on the rye.
You know what? I forgot my own water. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, we're back. So I know it's not like super high proof, but it's still, you know, basically the first sip of the day. So it's got a little bit of burn. I haven't had too much to eat as well either. So yeah. It's almost like a rubbery note in there. Like a, I don't know if it's latex. You know, have you ever had those like little popper toys where it's like a rubber popper that you like fold inside out and they stick it on the thing and it pops and shoots up?
Not there off the top of my mind, but then again, there's a lot of hazes between there.
That's fair. I used to go to the boardwalk a lot as a kid, and that was one of my favorite prizes. So. I'm not really getting much, honestly.
No, it's not much.
It's very MGP, which is funny because it's not MGP, but yeah, it reminds me of Bullet Rye.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I'm not really getting the gin on the palate, like really at all. It's just all on the nose, which is kind of weird. Let's see what water does. Maybe the rye will come out a little bit more with the water. I don't know if anything changed.
No, it's still there. Still got that gin on the nose.
Now this is a single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, did they do multiple barrels of this? I would assume so. Otherwise, that would be a really limited release, you know?
I would not know off the top of my head. I'll have to do a little more research on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, the nose hasn't done much at all after the water. If anything, the gin's even more dialed back. It's crazy how it just started off all gin for me, and now the gin's just gone as I've acclimated to it. All right, let's check the palate with water. Okay, a little bit more rye,
Yeah, I was gonna say
a little bit more caramely.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot more without water immediately. Way sweeter, a little bit more depth. Much better.
So far, I've liked it both ways. I mean, the nose better without water, but the palate's better with water.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's like the gin just drink. I'm there talking. Yeah, the gin just kind of took a step back on the nose.
Yeah. I am really getting that. You know what it smells? No, you know what it smells like? It smells like new Jordans.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. That's a good thing, though. That's a good smell. Granted, it's not so great when it's in whiskey. It's a lot better when it's in a shoe. And it's so funny too because, okay, I think you get a little springiness. There's like an effervescence about it.
Okay.
From the gin. Almost comes across as a mintiness, but not so much as a minty flavor. More as like a minty feel. Like, you know, when you have, like you've been chewing gum, you spit it out, but you still got that like minty feeling.
Yes.
That's kind of what I'm getting.
Agreeing with you on that.
But what I was gonna say before my brain just completely switched gears is it's funny how light the finish is on this one compared to the lychee one that we did, which was just absolutely overbearingly lychee. So I wonder if they realized that one was overdone and they wanted to go a little bit lighter on this one. I'm assuming this one came out after.
This one, yes, this is the more current one.
Okay.
The other one came out 2 years ago.
Okay.
Or somewhere in there.
That's what I figured. I'm really curious as to what the VIP prize is. Send you a keychain or a freaking a lanyard or something. Yeah, it's really just that effervescence on the feel, you know. But again, I do like it a ton more with water than I do without water. So interesting. Unfortunately, that doesn't give me any sort of conclusive feeling as to whether I want to do a gin finished rye or not.
No, it does not. It does not. It's still up in the air.
Yeah. But
then again, then you got the barrel there.
Yeah.
It's called experimenting.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some, I've gotten a couple Stellums for like 25, 30 bucks each. So you can always blend that in with the barrel rye that I have as well or something. We'll see.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully that was enjoyable. If you guys are interested in this, I wouldn't say it wouldn't hurt to pick it up. It's definitely a cool collector's piece.
Definitely, yeah. Especially for a Formula One fan.
Yeah, and it's an interesting experience as well. Again, the gin finish isn't huge, but that's also just our palates. Someone else can be like, "Whoa, this tastes like nothing but gin," you know?
Right.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you guys have any bottles you'd like for us to check out, let us know in the comments below or hit us up in our Gmail. The Gmail's in the description of this video, but if you want, you can send us a bottle or a sample as well, and we'll review that as soon as possible. As you guys can, well, you can't because there's other bottles here, but there's a bunch of samples behind the bottles there. You can kind of see them maybe. We've got a bit of a backlog, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
We also got those LA hunting videos. We'll probably have one or two. Again, this is my first drink, guys. I promise. But we'll probably have one or two of the hunting videos released before this one. I don't want to flood you guys with like 2 or 3 weeks straight of just LA whiskey hunting videos, so we'll probably weave them in and out.
Yeah, and this was one of the spoils from that LA hunting.
Yeah,
so
exactly. I was actually
foolproof up there in Fullerton.
Yeah,
I mean, you got this bottle for, what was it?
High proof.
High proof, yeah.
But yeah,
high proof, but got this bottle for what, $36? I think
yeah, that sounds
about right. One hell of a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will see it in the video. Well, no. Well, high proof was. You might see this before the high proof video comes out.
Yeah.
So, if this video comes out after the high proof one, I'll put the high proof video up here. If this one comes out after the high proof one, before, I don't know, I'm lost. That's gonna be it, guys. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
It's a Monday, but last week was really long.
Last
and
Saturday
the
was
weekend.
really long. Yeah.
Saturday was rough, but yeah. We'll catch you guys next time.